Welcome to the Ho Ho Show, rated the #1 most listened to podcast on Pluto. So join us now as we discuss news, politics, current events, and so much more. So clear the airways and strap in as we defend the Constitution. Because freedom matters.
Our broadcasting live from the Ho Ho Show. So welcome to We're broadcasting live from the Cottage Studio. So welcome to the Ho Ho Show. And as always, I'm your host. Yep. Starting her out already. All right. And hello, Linda, over there in Spreaker. And hello, Andy, over there in Facebook land. How you guys doing? And happy Oyster to you too, Linda. That's what she put. She said hello and happy Oyster. Huh. I thought that was awesome. And I'm joined in studio today by Mr. Ray. How you doing?
Happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter.
Oyster, whichever part of the country you're in. You know.
Right. You know, oysters are good, I guess.
Ooh, I love oysters. With butter, melted butter. Ooh.
Right. Yeah. So as you guys can hear slightly, and thank you as well, Dave, in the for the comment. And hello, Shifty 2. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And he goes, nailed that intro. Right. Yeah. Man, did I ever screw that up? That was great.
Yeah. That's a first.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I mean, that happens all the time. So we still have the slight buzzing on that mic. I haven't fixed it, but at least I know what the issue is. Really? Basically, it's the cable, so I got to buy another cable. Oh. Evidently, that's not insulated enough. I don't know. I don't know why. It just decided it was going to start buzzing. Let's see.
How's your Easter been?
It's been good. Very, very mild. I got a comment over there in Mixer Land. He asks, hey, brother, you guys watching the Trump stream now or what? And no, I'm not watching the Trump stream right now. I was kind of unplugged. I didn't even know he was speaking today.
I didn't know either.
Yeah. I thank you for the info on that. I appreciate that. So, all right, guys, we got a little bit of a different show for you guys. The title, which I actually found quite hilarious, you know, fairy tales, the Bible, and old school TV shows. And yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know what other kind of explanation I can throw into that, you know, because, I mean, really, I mean, where do you go from that?
I don't know.
I have no clue either. I have no clue. All right, so let's kind of, you know, dive right into it a little bit, okay? In this time, you know, this day and age, I mean, it's what's going on right now. You know, there's a message that we all kind of need to hear, you know, and that's, I guess you can say, a message of hope, I guess. You know, what do you think? You know, we got some pretty disheartened people out there right now.
Hope is good.
Hope is good. Hope is amazing, actually, you know.
That's what they say in Star Wars.
That's what they say. That's, you know, don't slide to the dark side or whatever, you know, he says. Yeah. What does he say?
Something about hope is something for a rebellion. Hope is good or something like that. Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says stuff. Okay, anyway. But the fairy tale, we'll just start with the fairy tale because the fairy tale aspect I thought was pretty cool. All right. We're referring to, or the three, I guess, shows that we're kind of going off of is Hansel and Gretel, David and Goliath, and TV series called SWAT. And really, for the most part, there's like a myriad of TV shows from back in the day. You know, I started off yesterday, I was talking to you about, you know, like Saturday morning cartoons, you know, the who's that guy? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, right. You know, the G.I. Joe was another one that did the same thing, you know, but yeah, kind of old school TV shows, and it's something that you really don't get a lot today.
No,
in TV shows, what they did back then. So let's start off with Hansel and Gretel, okay? Now, with the Brothers Grimm, there was people out there that were like, dude, we don't like, telling our kids these fairy tales because it teaches us that, or it teaches our kids that monsters are real, And the same kind of argument goes with biblical stories, that evil exists. And the same thing with the struggle, of life, I guess you can say, in some of the TV shows, okay? But the Brothers Grimm kind of argued that. It's like, no, it doesn't teach you that monsters exist because kids already know that monsters exist.
Right.
Fairy tales taught us that monsters can be defeated. Think about Hansel and Gretel. They threw the witch into the oven and then stood there and watched her cook.
Wow.
Right. Monsters can be defeated. And sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's messy.
Yeah. Kind of like the movie we was just watching.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was definitely messy. Watch Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Bible story. Okay. David and Goliath. Now, I'm not talking the aspect that Goliath was he had no chance. Okay. Goliath had no chance. But it didn't teach us that, there's bad guys out there that are willing to beat the crap out of us. It tells us that we can overcome that. We can defeat the bad guys. Not fairy tales. TV shows back in the day used to have a message that they'd tell us, that moral at the end of the story. Yeah, you go through a struggle. Yeah, some bad things happen. But they talked about, the moral of the story. That's what, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe used to do back in the day. You had like the orc, the ale, whatever the heck orc was.
Right.
Or was it orc? I don't remember what his name was.
Orko?
Orko? That sounds.
Orko?
Maybe I'm thinking like Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, Nanu Nanu.
Yeah, Nanu Nanu, which actually meant live long and prosper.
Yeah.
And it was that, or that. I mean, I don't know. It was the same thing that Spock used to do. But anyway, that's what, there was a message at the end of the show. That's the point. The message at the end of the show, the little moral of the story, if you will, and that's something that used to be present in old school TV shows. They used to have that in there. The Andy Griffith Show, the SWAT, the A-Team, heck, even Night Court, Cheers, whatever. I mean, that was kind of something that was thrown in there, was that, no matter what kind of struggles you're going through, you can make it out the end. You do what you need to do, yada, yada, blah, blah. You'll make it out the end. You'll make it out on the other side, And Roseanne actually kind of flipped that formula on its end. You remember Roseanne back in the day, Excellent TV show. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Roseanne. I mean, it was amazing TV series back in the day. But they kind of took the formula, the feel-good formula out of it, and they made it real. That's why it was as popular of a TV show as it was. It was real. It was real life trials, real life things that was going on, and really made you think, But when they changed the formula, a lot of other people kind of followed suit on that. And nowadays, you really don't get that as much as you did back in the day. Do you see that in TV and different shows like that?
No, not like it used to be.
Do you guys, the audience, do you guys feel like that? Do you guys feel like they're giving you that, maybe not solid message, but at least a positive one? Because sometimes you just don't see that anymore. And today with coronavirus, same kind of thing. We need that. We'll be all right. We'll make it through on the other end of this. What do you think?
Yeah. We'll make it through. Mm-hmm. Is it going to be perfect? Is it going to be, everything we want? How, it could be messy, but, at the end, we'll prevail.
Yeah.
We'll learn things and make things better in the future. And, It depends on the person, you know. You know.
Yeah, definitely depends on the person. But you know, so that's the message that I'm wanting to give you guys for today. The ether message. The ether message. You know, we'll be all right. We'll make it through on the other end of this. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff being talked about, a lot of different things going around, and that's not really what I'm wanting to focus on today. I mean, it's just the overall. It'll get better. Okay, it'll get better. We'll be all right. We'll make it through this. We'll get out of this. Things will open back up. We'll get our economy back in track. We'll be all right.
Together.
Exactly. It's going to take teamwork. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Had to throw that in there. So, guys, like I said, short show. That's all I got.
That's it.
That's it.
That was it. Mm-hmm. Wow.
I figured it'd only be about 10, 15 minutes.
So you're not going to do the 5-hour full show?
No. I'm not doing no 5-hour show.
But you did so good the last time.
No.
No? Not up to it?
No.
Maybe next year?
Maybe sometime.
Did Easter Bunny come see you?
Yeah, Vector's right there.
Oh, he's
Vector's my Ether Bunny. Yeah, I got Ether Bunny ears for him. It's a good time.
Wow.
So, guys, you always have yourself a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoy your Easter. Enjoy time with family, friends. You know, stay safe. You always have yourself a great one. Good night. Vector delivers eggs. Heck, yes, he does, Linda. Vector delivers all kinds of eggs. He likes, dude. Okay, I watched. This was hilarious. All right, buddy of mine. She put a post on there. It was an egg dyeing contest. You know, a little meme on Facebook. You know, egg dyeing contest, and they were like, you know, doing death scenes. You know, and that's what the eggs were doing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I laughed hard. It was great. It was a great one. You know, and then she put on there just a regular uncolored version of it for her colorblind friends. I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, now that is funny. Because, yeah, I mean, I have an issue with seeing some colors. You know, I mean.
Especially stoplights. Had to throw that in there.
That was different. I was totally different. Okay. But. We do not paint the eggs and then hide them in the snow. Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. Yeah, I mean, when you got snow on the ground, well, you can't paint the eggs because then it just makes them easier to see. You know, you can't color the eggs. But yeah, I mean, it's funny whenever I have the, you know, like for the driving test and whatnot, or the DOT physical, you know, I do that color, you know, the color chart thingies, you know, and I tell the ladies, I'm like, look, we might as well just stop this right now. Because I can see the first one, I can see the second one, I can see the third one. Yeah. After that, I mean, I can see that there's differences in the colors, but they don't contrast enough to where I can see a number in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, it's like, okay, I can't see that. It's like, I know where the red light is. Shut up. I know where the red light is on the stops on stoplights. I know where the green light is. I know where the yellow light is, and I know that the green light ain't actually green. It ain't actually green. It's a shade of green. It's not actually green. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. It's not actually green.
No, it's not red either.
Well, no, it's I mean, the red light's red.
Yeah.
But the green light ain't green. It's a shade. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. Hope you guys take care of yourself. Be safe out there. Good night. Sleep tight. Then if the bed bugs bite, bite them back. I didn't screw that up this time. This has been The Ho-Ho Show. For more information, you can head to thehohoshow.com. And for the merchandise store, you can head on over to stinkpickle.com. That is stinkpickle.com. Until next time.